Hello everyone. Welcome back to again grade 12 students. Dear students, today we will discuss is chapter number 6 is the test and measurement. And our last day also we discussed is the especially is the senior citizen test. Today we will discuss is the cardiovascular fitness. It means especially our topic is the cardiovascular fitness related test today. Okay, so first we will discuss is the main what is cardiovascular fitness. So it is the ability of the heart and lungs to supply oxygen, reach blood to the working muscles, tissues, and the ability of the muscles to use oxygen to produce energy for movement. This is the cardiovascular fitness. And main cardiovascular fitness related test is the Harvard step test and one mean Rockport test and 2 minute step test. Okay, so first we will discuss is the main cardio respiratory, after this Harvard step test. So Harvard step test is the main, the Harvard step test is the test to aerobic fitness developed by uh, Broha and his associates 1943 in the Harvard fatigue laboratories during WWII for college students. So it was very simple and promising field test for measuring cardiovascular endurance of human beings by using easily available and inexpensive equipments. There are many other variations of step tests too. First main procedure of this test is the main to measure cardiovascular endurance. After this, equipment required is the step at platform 20 inches bench या stopwatch या metronome or cadenic tape. After this procedure of this test is the athlete warms up for 10 minutes. Second is the tester gives the command go and start the stopwatch. Third is the athlete steps up and down onto step or platform at a rate of 30 steps per minute every 2 seconds for 5 minutes 150 step or until excessive. Okay, after this acceleration is defined as when the athlete cannot mention the stepping rate for 15 minutes 15 seconds. After this, next is the tester stop the test after 5 minutes. The athlete immediately sits down on compilation of the test for 1 minute. After this, the testers measuring the athlete heart rate between 1 to 1.5 minute after finishing pulse 1. This is the only measure required if using the short from the test. Next is the for the long from the test, the tester measuring the athlete's heart rate, BP meter between 2 to 2.5 minutes after finishing the test pulse 2. The tester measured the athlete's heart rate BPM between 3 to 3.5 minutes after finishing test pulse 3. After this scoring is the scoring of Harvard step test. The fitness index score is determined by the following equipments. Main first is the fitness index short term and long term. So short term is the different formula and long term is the different formula. So short term formula is the fitness index short form formula is the 100 multiplied test duration in seconds. Okay, and 5.5 multiply pulse count between 1 and 1.5 half. Okay, this is the first short term. Next is the fitness index, same long form. Long, first short, second long form. Long form. The formula is the same. First 100 multiply test duration in seconds. test duration in seconds. After this, 2 multiply short term formula is 5.5 multiply pulse count between 1 and 1.5 minutes, and long formula is the 2 multiply sum of heartbeat in pulse, sum of heartbeats in pulse. Heartbeat in pulse. Okay. Heartbeat in pulse, first, second, and third. Okay. First, second, and third. This is the 3 tests. Okay. 1 and 1.5, 2 and 2 half minute, 3 and 3 into half minutes. This is the 3 test. This is the long form formula. Okay. After this, fitness index score is the male is different, female is the different rating. Okay. So male is the age related different. So male is the greater than 90 degree. It means rating is excellent. So 80 to 90 between, this is the good and average. After this, 65 to 79.9, this is the average is. 55 to 64.9, this is below average, and less than 55 is the poor average. This is male. After this, I explain female related. So female is the greater than 86.0, this is the excellent range. 76 to 85.9, this is the good range. 61.6 to 75.9 is the average. 50 to 60.9, this is the below average, and less than 50 is the poor rating. This is the main scoring of Harvard step test. After this is the formula is the Harvard step test. This one, short term is different, long term is different. After this, advantage of this test is that the test is easy to conduct. This test requires minimal equipment and is less expensive. It can be self-administered. After this, disadvantage of this test is the taller people are at an advantage as it will take less energy to step up onto the step. And second is heavyweight people cannot perform well. This is stepping test. So third is the testing large groups with this test will be this consuming. This is the disadvantage of. After this, second test is the Rockport walk test. Okay, Rockport walk test. This test also is the 1 minute walk test, and it means same cardiovascular fitness related test. Okay, both tests. So Rockport walk test is the Rockport is a common aerobic fitness test for those of how low fitness level. This test is suitable for both males and females of poor fitness who would not be able to complete a similar distance run test. The test is suitable for people of all ages from the very young to the elderly. So purpose of this test is to measure cardiovascular endurance. Equipment is the stopwatch, smooth and level marked 1 minute, track, paper and pencil, heart rate monitor, body weight scales. Main procedure of this test is the choose a good weather date, avoid windy days. Okay. Second is the walk 1 minute, track. It means 4 laps of say 400-meter track as fast as possible. You must warm up first and time you walk with a stopwatch or digital watch. Record the time to complete the measured walk. Take your heart rate immediately at the end of measured walk. You can use a heart rate monitor or take your pulse for 10 seconds and then multiply for 6 to give beats per minute. Next is now enter your age weight, heart rate at the end of the test and the time or to complete the walk. Next, scoring is the formula of using of calculate VO2. Next is the main is the 132 is the 0.853 minus weight minus age plus gender related. It means minus time minus heart rate. It means where weight in pounds IBS, so gender male is 1 and female is 0 point required. Okay, so time is expressed in minutes and hundreds of minutes. Heart rate is beat, minute is in years. Okay, this is the main Rockport walk test. After this, advantage of this test is the main minimum equipment and course are required. The test can be self-administered. It can be conducted on more than one person at a time. Disadvantage is the this test is too easy for highly fit people also, since you must walk as fast as possible. The accuracy of this test depends on your pacing ability and level of motivation. Okay, this is the Rockport walk test. After this, next is the compilation of fitness index duration, the exercise seconds, 100 into 5.5, 100 divided 5.5 pulse count of 1.5 minute after exercises. The main fitness index score is determined by the following equations. The fitness index, again short term formula is the different, 100 multiplied test duration in seconds, 5.5 multiply pulse count between 1 and 1.5 minutes, and long formula is the 100 multiply test duration in seconds and 2 multiply sum of heart rate in pulse, one first, second and third. After this, next main is the examples of scoring fitness index is the, for example, the test was conducted for an individual and following reading were recording. Total duration of steps is 300 seconds. The number of heartbeat is the between 1 and 1.5 minutes equal 95. It means 2.5 is the 85, 3.35 is the 75. The short term fitness index is the different. Okay, this is the according to formula. Okay, next is the fitness index score is the same, greater than 90 is the excellent range for males and less than 55 is the poor range. Between is the good, average and below. After this, female is the same, greater than 86 point is the excellent range and less than 50 is the poor range. Between is the good, average and below average. Okay. So dear students, this is the specially our discussing the cardiovascular fitness test. I hope you are understand this topic. Any student doubt for related this topic, please send message after lesson. You call me in this number. Okay, students, I hope you are understand this topic. Thank you and have a nice day. Thank you, beta.